Alright, let's see if everything is working. Hello! What the heck? Epicat. Hi, Caesar and his dying PC colon 3. My PC is dying. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm charging it. Well, I guess it doesn't help that I didn't set this to the maximum. I mean, I could do that, I guess. I could fix probably some of the issues. Oh, hello, Ollie. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be documenting this thingy because it's kinda done already. I am missing one feature actually that I ignored completely. It's about the controller. If EP is here, so am I. Alright, that's nice. The music just decided to die apparently. Or actually no, it's there, but it's just rain sounds. Don't know if you can actually hear them. Yes, max power. I swear I'm gonna burn my PC. Like this PC, well, laptop is actually very old. It has been in 6 years now that I have been working on it. It's a champion. It's a very old laptop indeed. It's a miracle it's still alive and running well. And do tell me if the music is kind of loud or my voice is too low. I have not adjusted these parameters properly myself, really. Boy, one of those cooling plates. I mean, I have a cooling plate, kinda. It has a bunch of ventilators, fans. I mean, yeah, it's one of those thingies that you connect to your PC and you put it on top. No, below. I mean, God dang it. Yeah, it's one of those things that you just get connect to your PC and put it below your PC, and the fans are just running down below, cooling down the PC. It's a case of arson. Someone arsing around while a sangrovit curse of the weird rabbit. Oh my god, I remember that movie. Yeah, should I should document the slopes? No, I am not gonna document the slopes. You and your slopes, really. Anyways, before documenting, actually, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of coding. I promise it's gonna be a bit quick. I hope. I just need to like implement these dialogues of controller stuff that I didn't do for some reason. Implement it into the controller thingy, so it's more pretty, more beautiful. But the slopes are important. No, they are not. They are handled by a generic collision system. Actually, I'm very proud of how my collision system turned out. The movie G's, yes, it's a classic. Why will I not know the movie? Anyways, I shall get going with this. Okay, so the testing there is gone. It's there. You save the configuration and then you just play with your controller. But in case the controller is gotten and it's in this one, I need to trigger something instead. Controller message global UI text controller. I call it controller. I know it's gamepad, but I am too lazy to change it now. It is I watched it so many times. No, get back to work. Okay, Dad. I didn't know my dad watched my streams. Jeez. Okay, so in this one, I want just the discovered message. I don't need to do this then. I can just be discovered. And that's it, yeah. You discovered it, right? I just read it and I forgot already. Amazing. I am an amazing programmer. Hello there, girl of creativity 7667. I just joined in and I have subscribed to your channel. Okay, thank you. You didn't need to specify that you subscribed to my channel, but thank you anyways. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm just gonna be coding a little bit, even though the title says I will be documenting, but I want to do this real quick because I forgot to do this. I'm sorry. I'm not your dad, says Ollie. I know that. I mean, Ollie. Anyways, the controller timer is set to 0. That is if you're discovered, completed error. I guess I should handle this. If it's lost as well, there should be a message. This mapping error, I don't know. This is just in case an error happens while you are in the middle of the thingy. So I guess I should do it actually. Over here. So if the gamepad that got lost is corresponding to this, you set the controls to keyboard, yes. But let's make some other checks. If the controlling mapping state is not in done, I mean, it could be even in the testing phase where you already configured it, but Cesar is seeing lies, he's programming instead of documenting it. Documented my Undertale and yes, I will document it, but please, it's just a couple of text that I need to show. I lied, you get to watch me code more. Caesar, probably. I will be enjoying it, okay, sure. If not, at least enjoy the silly voice or the music, I guess. Hi, Toby Caesar. I am not Toby Caesar. I am, um, what's a good name, I guess? Cat Caesar. Yes. Just call me Cat Caesar. Holy I guess the music is not normalized. I've literally searched random music on YouTube that has no copyright to be able to stream in here. This one is a Minecraft set of musics. Okay, actually no. If the controller mapping is not done, no, I'm mistaking this. If the control type is actually, let's make this easier. If the control type is basically mapping a controller, why are you guys meowing? Okay, I guess I got cats in my chat now. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, I will stop. I will stop. I'm sorry. Okay, I got my error. I'm gonna go. You're very distracting, guys. Meow. Silly goobers. Cesar meowing. You're gonna clip that, don't you? I bet you will. Cesar is the cutest cat of them all. God damn it, now I am a cat. I mean, I was always, I guess. I'm a cat person after all. I love kitties. Do you love kitties? Alright, let's go here. Controller mapping error. If there is an error, you're just gonna wait for enter, I guess. Yeah. Okay, enter. And once you receive the enter key, you're just gonna go to your default keyboard. Otherwise, the controller mapping state set it to -1. I guess that's important because, yeah, I did set them some places. Okay, if there is an error, it will do this. It's gonna wait for an enter. Does it say something about pressing enter? No, it does not. Let me include it. Press enter on your keyboard to start the map. No, press enter on your keyboard to go back to the game, silly. Silly AI doesn't know what I want. I don't really use AI for all the coding. It's just very useful for completing long messages that I don't want to write. Favorite hobby and noise zero. Nice. Just like my cat. And you're a cat. Actually, you're EP cat. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Because you're an EP cat, get it? You're an EP cat. Just so you know, I haven't tested actually the positions of the text. It may be wrong, but I just want to get this text at least displaying. I will later do the other stuff, because right now that is not the point of the stream. How is it called? Mapping error. Yep. Mapping. No, 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 no. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. Mapping error. I could put them all together in one place. But okay, mapping error. Yes, yes, yes. No. I need to show a message kinda like icon. If there is a control message to show, you're gonna show it. What are you guys singing? Epic had expected romance? What are you talking about? You're not calling me a kitty here, kitty being nippy. Will you release this engine? Yes, I will release this engine. I will do a proper documentation and all the steps that you have to follow to at least get this running in your game maker environment, and how you can make stuff in it to make Undertale stuff. I have made a bunch of functions that I probably have even forgotten about them. I also need to restructure a little bit the code still, because this is kinda disorganized. No, I am not going to speak Spanish. What if I am Mexican? So what? This is my channel, I speak the language I fucking want. Meh. I am as impressed as I am scared. The engine looking hard to make makes me dizzy. Speak Klingon. What is that? What is Klingon? By the way, I have my GitHub over here. This project has been going for 2 years now, so yeah, you should be very scared of this engine. It has a lot of mathematics behind it, lots of function. Receive a help from some friends to do stuff as well. But yeah, it's something that you should be scared for. Yes, I have been developing this for 2 years. Shocking. I just realized that I am not setting the font in here. What font should I use for this? Probably the determination mono. Yeah, me scared. Nice. You want me? What the heck? Why you want the code to say hello world? It's gonna say more than just hello world. 2 years in a game engine. You don't know the conditions I was in before. It may has been 2 years, but actually, if you take into account like the times I have real life, school stuff going on in life, it kind of justifies, don't you think? Large language models, by any chance? Yes, I have. Actually, if you go into my GitHub over here, I'm gonna open a new tab. Yes, I have a tab in here to learn as well the documentation characters to use for the Wikipedia. I'm gonna literally make a wiki. But if you go over here, I have an assistant that actually uses a large language model. It's made in Python. It's one of the other projects I have made of school related. So yes, I know manage AI stuff. I know how to make queries and stuff. Doesn't mean that I can make AIs from scratch. I just know how to use them. That's the difference. Okay, I have declared new thingies. So control message starts on defining. Control timer equals to -1. Control something else about the control. Oh yeah, the alpha. Control alpha equals to 0. Because there is no message right now showing up. So over here, if the controller passes through successfully, it's gonna set the control message with the timer and with an alpha value. And over here as well, since the control already contains the stuff, it's kind of the same. There is gonna be a text that's gonna say what's happening. What you guys talking about? No, I meant the music thing. Oh, no, I don't think I have it then. Music program. No, I don't use music programs. Funnily enough, LMM is large language model. Oh wait, no, it's missing an L. Silly me. Whoops, I am clicking where I'm not supposed to click. Your idea of an Undertale engine since Undertale is very bad coded looks at first sight incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have been working in this for quite a while, 2 years, yeah, thinking on how to make stuff efficient, good looking, and usable most importantly. There's a bunch of systems in here that probably could be rewriting in a better way. By the way, this full page is fully documented already. These are I am proud of, but the other ones I are not. This is this is the dialogue system. You can just create dialogues with this function. which is what my system uses in the whole system. What is it for? For dialogues? Or what exactly you mean? Because the engine itself is to make Undertale looking battles. 2 years you say, no, my code, don't need my code. Ah, don't worry, I have backups. In here, they are backups. You can eat the code. How exactly do I run Doom or Bad Apple on it? I don't fucking know. I just made this engine for Undertale stuff. If you want to run those things in here, well, figure it out yourself, cause I am not giving you documentation for that. These goobers. What was I doing again? I forgot. Damn it, stop distracting me! Nah, never mind, it's okay, I love you guys. Meow. Okay, so I covered the discovered and lost messages. I got the error message even. No, wait, I don't have the error message, do I? Yes, I do. And the message is being displayed. I just need to do a step now. Okay, so this is the function for all the input stuff. Did all my functions extend? No. Thank God. I think I'm gonna do it just below. So first is first, let's control the timer. So if control timer is somewhat above 0, then we need to make a condition later for it to set to -1. So it's gonna display probably the message for 2 seconds, and then it's gonna start fading out, probably in 2 seconds as well. So after that, everything will reset and nothing will be running anymore. Or that's what I think it is. I'm gonna play Final Freddy's. No, Friday Night Funkin'. Reminded me because of the name. Goma Friday Night Funkin'. Numbs your GitHub as well. God damn it, Ollie, stop eating my GitHub. Can I do a boss battle where you have to fight Caesar? Yes, you can. And then the whole engine falls apart because you defeated the creator. You could simulate that, and yes, you can do that. If you actually learn how to do it, but yes, you can do that. Thanks, Kanito. The game got updated to 0.8.3, so you should download it. He's playing mods. I have seen some of the mods that he's played. Okay, so in here, only when the timer starts at this number, greater than that, the alpha of it is gonna start fading away. So it's control timer divided by 220 and subtract this. It's a linear function. No, wait, that's actually wrong. This, so it starts at 1 and it goes to 0. Yeah. No bug fixes and tiny fixes for the charts. Nah. Hippie cat being hippie. Yes, that's usual. I'm too hippie for that. Your code and GitHub posts are very nice. Are you digesting my code? Silly creatures. Alright, I think this alone should do what I want to do. I wasted half an hour doing that. I hope it actually works, because if not, I'm gonna be very mad. I will tweak this in my free time. I just wanted to get this done, but okay, I need some controllers now to actually test. Um, can I have some control testing? Is this thing gonna actually load? It's taking a while. You're not supposed to take that much. Alright, so there it is. I'm gonna connect a controller if I can. Yay! The text is kinda weird. Why is it like that? Also, the text should disappear. What do you mean it's not disappearing? God dang it. I am not using my keyboard, I am actually using the controller in here, but... Yeah, something is not right. Oh, oh my god. I forgot the most important rule. To increase the timer. That's the point of a timer. Text kinda wonky, yeah, I know. Why is the text kinda wonky? Oh, because this is angle, not transparency. So wait, how do I do angle then? I mean, how do I do alpha? I guess I have to do it like this. Set alpha and then I set the control alpha. Then we set the alpha back to 1 because we don't want to mess up the other stuff that is rendering. There you go, that should work now. The engine looks interesting, thank you. I can show you a little bit of everything if you want. Okay, controller detected, the text goes away. Yes. Although I didn't like that it just went away immediately. Oh, because this is a plus, I'm silly, you're supposed to do a minus. I'm making so many rookie mistakes, what is wrong with me? Yes! That is the effect I was looking for. Yes! Now I wonder, does it look better if it's 1, actually? What if I also make this 0? Because I think I saw too much space above. Tiny text. Okay, how about 6? And probably a little bit bigger the text, because I don't like it to be very small. Also, I probably should shorten the text, like controller detected, and that's it. And in here, your controller was lost as well. Like, you should know by default that if you lose your controller, you default to keyboard, don't you? Not sure which to tweak. I mean, I could just keep both and just do a line jump. Who's messaging me? Hold on, someone is messaging me. Oh. Give me a moment, guys. I don't have a waiting screen, so you're gonna have to see the starting soon screen again. I'm back. Eventually, I will make more assets for streaming purposes. It's just that I'm focusing more on this engine right now than any other thing. So what's your programming language? I don't know what is it for GameMaker. GameMaker uses his own interpreter. The language is literally called GML, GameMaker language. It's his own language. My dog ate my homework. Caesar, the fox ate my code. Yes. Welcome back. I always come back. Okay, can I see the message again? Show me the message. Yay! Now I will disconnect my controller by turning it off. Yay! It works! I am so happy. So that text is gonna be always there, just in case you want to do it yourself. Although, should probably have an outline, right? Happy spinning. Why are you spinning? Okay, let's do something quick. So, wait, what? Color, color. What's the difference? I'm just gonna use color. And then set the color back to white. You are gonna be slightly bigger. Wait, will that actually affect me? I don't think this will look good. Just in case, let's try. That looks horrible. I need to use an outline shader. Whoa! The heck what happened there? I don't know what happened there, but cool. You know what? Screw this. I think like that is better. Insert protogen spinning MPG4. Okay, can I just be surprised by the fact that I got jump scared by a golf ball? How do you get jump scared by a golf ball? Tell me, please. Enlighten me. You will never take me alive! Silly conito. Alright, so I tested this section of code. Now I need to test with this other controller, which I don't have the inputs configured, by the way. Okay, so first of all, let's get the program running. I have two controllers. One that is an Xbox input kind of thing, but it's not actually an Xbox controller, but it's a controller nonetheless. Gamepad. I think the proper way to say this gamepad, isn't it? Alright, let's connect the other beautiful boy. Eh, eh. That's a big ass text. I need to space it out better. And as you can see, there's no fucking mapping for it. Okay, so the text is a little bit big. What if I just make the text 1? Oh, the funny troll face mod. Yeah, that's a big ass text. I need to slice it. But okay, I press enter and it's asking me for input. So this, and this. And there is a space because I want to add a gamepad thingy here. Alright, that's cool. But I am not seeing the blackness that it's supposed to show up. So I'm just gonna do this. return this to size 2, and I'm gonna have to slice some of my dialogue. This is a little bit that I will adjust in my free time. I just wanted to make it look a bit nice, so at least you can see what me is doing. Over here, actually. That should do it. Hi, Sans from the Undertale. What the heck? In... Hello, Sans. I didn't know you liked my streams. Welcome. Don't make bad jokes, please. Oh my god, who's calling me? No, 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 I am not answering that phone. Sorry for that. It seems my cell phone company really wants me to change to Movistar. No, seriously, it's the fucking 100th time they call me just to change my fucking chip of phone. Needs to focus now, girl, so I will see you later. Okay, Oli, take care. I need to shorten more these texts. I mean, I will do this in my free time again, but I will forget if I don't do it right now, actually. So, okay, yeah, I start this. I am asked to press the C button, this, then this. And there you go. We completed the mapping. There should be an icon here for you to test your movement and your inputs. And that stuff, I think it's gonna move it a little bit up more by 20 pixels, and the other one should be moved by a ton more because the text is still going out. And then again in here, if you want to change it, backspace, yeah, it's a bit out of space. Probably this is a good size of text. Okay, what happens if I disconnect my gamepad in this screen? Nothing. If it's supposed to do error, what did I do wrong? Because if the gamepad is lost and you are in the mapping controller, you should go into this. Oh, that's because I'm changing the control. And because I am changing the control, it already ignores that part. My goodness, mouse, please stop moving weirdly. Bye, Ollie. Take care. Alright, so let's see. I press this. Perfect. And now it's this screen, yes. The text seems nice, except that it's a bit out of screen space. So you need to be moved up more even. Maybe 50 pixels will do. If I press backspace, I'm gonna restart the sequence, yes. If I disconnect in this screen, I get nothing. Wow! Yeah, I am just stuck in the void apparently. Because I cannot even move if my controller gets disconnected midway. God dang it. Ah, it's because of these. I'm so silly sometimes. Top 10 streams. Cesar went disbelief to when this engine is done documenting. Also, where's my papyrus guy? I want my papyrus. Give me my papyrus. Why don't you want to give me my papyrus, huh? I need my papyrus. What do you mean you don't recognize it? Okay, everything seems to be okay. Okay, I will stop. I will stop. I think I got everything now, finally. I think I got everything. Alright, finally, let's configure our bad boy. Yippee! I think I'm gonna move it just a few pixels up, and that's it. So you, move 10 pixels above, please. And that's about it. Thank you. Now, if I disconnect you right now, the message is gonna pop up and it's kinda not centered. Move it 50 pixels more above. 100 should do it actually. As for the input ones, they need to be a bit more down. And that's it. I am certain of these coordinates that I'm not even gonna test it. I'm just gonna go ahead and this, and this. There you go. It's configured. I can open the menu, I can move around, I can exit. And if I disconnect the controller, it says that. And if I connect it again, please connect. Oh my god. What you mean? Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to see that it worked. I don't need I don't need to connect it anymore. It works, and I'm happy. Yay! We did it, guys! We finished this! All the message worked correctly. Now I can finally close this. And we can begin now the final documentation after 50 minutes of streaming. Sorry for the clickbait, but yeah, we are gonna start now finally the documenting. So let's go to the Wikipedia. Yay! Welcome to the Undermaker Wiki. Wikis provide a place in your repository to lay out a roadmap of your project, show the current status, and document software better together. Yeah, I think I didn't do that. I should have probably been doing that in the meantime. Okay. Welcome to the Undermaker Wiki. Is this how I'm gonna be making my documentation just in this editor thingy? Can I change the style in some way or it's always like this? Okay, let's see. Text. Make it bold. Okay. That's how you make text bold. Make it like that. Yeah. Text. What is this for? And what's this? Is this a step kind of thing? Step 1, step 2. Select both of them and yeah. Again, step 1, step 2. I need to see all of them. Oh, okay, so that's how you do it? Yeah. How do they look? They got a double apparently. They place double. This is gonna take a bit, yeah. Step 1, rest in your bed. Step 2, turn on the radio. And step 3, rest with music. Yeah! And what now? It seems I was placing stuff double. Does it actually still work? Yeah, it does. So my mouse was just taking double, or is it actually just placing double because it wants to? Chronology of Media Wiki. Okay, if I do Media Wiki, the stuff changes. Can I use HTML? I would like to use HTML actually. Markdown is the only close one apparently. Axidoc. Okay. Org mode. Ooh! Why does it look like that? This is the home page, by the way. Restructure text. Can I not use tags such as, for example, bold or something? No, I cannot. Wait, what? That does it? RDoc. Pod. Does pod follow HTML syntax sort of? What was the command again to jump line? Yeah, like that. So if I can just write everything with HTML, am I just better now? There is a header, yes. Can I make a div? And give it a size, I guess, of the 50%. And then using here, just place a paragraph. What did you do in the engine? I saw you made the menu, the dialogues, and characters, freaks, movements. I've made everything that is needed to make an Undertale recreation, sort of. Please don't do that. They're gonna sue me. I don't think I can make divisions. I mean, let's read a bit over here, perhaps. Perhaps this beautiful page is gonna tell us everything we need to know about creating a proper Wikipedia in GitHub. Get a strange call. I mean, I can show you if you want. So, well, first of all, there is no menu. The menu you're supposed to code it yourself. The heck is Conito posting? Yeah, once you make the menu to start the game, you can name your player and then you start in this one. This is the actual game. This is the main game after the menu, after all the configuration shit that you place in your game and stuff. This is you. This this is the character, your story, your world. You define a place where to start. In this case, is this room, but could be any room, and you can place all on these things in a room to interact with the player. So, well, first of all, these are collisions. You can, of course, go through collisions. The entities also behave like collisions. However, if you want them to behave differently, there's functions and variables for that, which I have set up, which I will have to explain in the documentation page. Some of the interactions you can just set if you want to collide with them or not. You can interact with them. That's the purpose of an interaction block. These purple blocks are there so this is where the player is gonna be placed when you perform some loading statement in here. Kinda link it to these save points and the box. You can have dialogues in every single one of them with interactions that'll give different outcomes, different dialogues. They behave differently. You have a bunch of freedom since you are basically editing code. The triggers are stuff that when you collide with them, they do something. In this case, they change your room. Oh. Help! What's going on? No, my room! No! It's fucking stuck! Oh my god, what did I do? Let's try that again. See if that fixes the stuff. Damn it, it's stuck. What did I do that is stuck? Damn it, I'm trying to showcase stuff and the game just decides to freeze. Specifically when changing rooms. Seems there's much more to check around here. Oh, look who's here. Hello, Guy Talk. What do you think of Seals on their creator engine? It's good. Like, if you can create fun games in there, well, good for you. Nice. You can make games. That's cool then. My only concern is that it will limit creativity. Because, like, when you have access to code and you know how to code and move projectiles and do stuff, you can create whatever you want. Your imagination is the limit in there. But when you are confined with no coding and instead UIs to make stuff, to create attacks and events and stuff, you are confined to the decisions of the creator, sort of. So, like, if you want to create something out of the box, you won't be able to because there's not enough tools in the engine to make stuff. So there is a good and bad in those two approaches. This guy talk. So while yeah, you need to know code to be more creative and do stuff, you kinda need, if you don't use code, you will be limited by what you can do. But yeah, knowing code is a bit hard, I understand that, so that's why their approach is kinda good as well. It has potential for a certain field of stuff. So yeah, Under Creator is not bad. It's actually good, a good idea. Just that it's gonna be limiting at first. So I guess if you want to create very simple fan games, you could use that. But if you want to create more advanced ones, more specific mechanics or stuff, you should do coding instead. Anyways, I'm gonna try to figure out why my engine is not working anymore, because it was working. Does it have something to do with I moved something here? I mean, no, not really. Can I just start the void and see what's going on, actually? No, I think I know what's going on. So recently I tweaked something. Over here in my dialogue system, I tweaked the way the angle is calculated and everything. If this function is actually being a problem, this one, I will have to do something about it. But what is it doing? Okay, so to begin with, I'm gonna return just 0. Ignore all this code, I'm just gonna return 0. And that was it. There's an infinite loop thanks to this. What did I do here that fucked up the thing? What if I just multiply by this? Because I was taking into account this. That's kinda what fucked up that stuff as well. No, it's still an infinite loop. I'm gonna have to check this formula better. So what if I lower the precision? Perhaps that will do? No, it just refuses to do anything at all. So something in here doesn't like the numbers that I'm giving. And it has something to do with this, because when I'm not doing anything of this, it actually works. I hope it actually works. Yeah, it works. And the dialogue stuff is working just fine. So I think I need to do a little bit of something here about the container tail height. But that doesn't make sense because this one is always 1. And that's okay. Okay, let me see. You do the calculation of the dialogue height and the pixels of the tail, but don't go beyond 1. What are you in this case getting? Because I believe anything multiplied by 1 doesn't change anything. Hey Caesar, take a guess. X minus 2y equals 2. So what's the value of x? Well, if you pass it into the other side, x equals to 2 plus 2y. That's it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I been working on this and 0? Why are you getting 0? You are not supposed to get 0. That's why it never resolves, because it's an infinite division. Why are you getting a 0? Hmm. Where's my joystick and keyboard input at the same time? I already did that, don't worry. Also, hi, I'm just gonna call you Zorro. That's 0 jump scare. Yeah, you're not supposed to be 0. I cannot allow you to be 0. If you're 0, that means that the dialogue height is actually being 0. I cannot allow that to be 0. It has to be at the very minimum 1. That's what I can allow, because 0 doesn't do it. But the dialogue height being just that doesn't make sense. Why is it like that? Okay, let me check something. If I go into the room where the problem is happening and I focus on the NPC that is giving me the trouble, which is this one, yeah, the dialogues are empty. And because the dialogues are empty, and I set the position of the tail afterwards, that means that the dialogue height is 0 because no dialogue has been set yet. Then it's trying to set the tail position, and that will execute this get angle function, which in turn will result in an infinite loop because of the division by 0. So by just doing what I just did of max 1, it should have fixed the issue. Yeah, these are still here. So if I did everything correctly, it should work. Yeah, I no longer get stuck and the dialogue seems to be working perfectly. Great! Alright, let's continue the showcase because I kinda didn't expect that to be an error. Apparently it is a bug that I fixed already. Yay! But okay, maybe tail container height wasn't defined or was defined to route 0. Now I already know why it was 0, because there was no dialogue. No dialogue equals to no space, because there's nothing. 0. Yeah, I know my system, don't worry. It was divided by 0 and it will either be a crash or... No, it's not a crash, it's a defined value that is undefined, I believe. Or NaN. Yeah, I think it's NaN, actually. Wholly wrong initialization. No, it's because of how stuff is handled. It actually makes sense. If there is no dialogue, there is no dialogue height, because there is no dialogue, so therefore they are 0. When you try to calculate something depending on the dialogue height, it will result in 0, because there is no dialogue. I didn't account for that possibility. So I gave it a minimum of 1, so it had something. Although, what happens if you actually put a no dialogue in there and just... It's gonna look weird, I guess. Why would you try to calculate the calculate position that... No, I am not doing it earlier. What's happening is that I am defining the dialogue without any dialogue. I am not giving it a single dialogue. It's just empty husk that I later fill in for stuff. And that's exactly how I want it. I want them to just exist but still not display anything. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a better solution to this actually. So in here I did this. Instead, remove it. Go back to the dialogue height. Because that doesn't help that the dialogue is gonna be flat. And it's gonna be probably looking weird. So for that I'm gonna go instead. Where do I go? Where the dialogues are being added. Over here, add dialogue. Go all the way down, sort of. Here, the dialogue height is being calculated. So it's gonna be always the maximum of the dialogue height that got calculated, or itself. But itself should be initialized in a value higher. So where do I initialize this value to begin with? Here, dialogue minimum height. That apparently was 0. Max height, max 0. Okay, no, it has to be 1. So this is the solution. That is my definite solution to this problem. Now, everything works. It's the same solution, but it's better, I think. So let's go. Oh my god, my laptop is dying in battery. It doesn't last at all. And there you go, it works. No infinite loops anymore. Yay! Oh wait, I was showcasing my code. So kinda yeah, wrong initialization, I guess. So yeah, that thing moves down. There is interactions between all these dialogues. You can access the box, you can move stuff, you can open your menu, you can exchange items. Actually, if you pay attention to my stats, as an armor, I have a consumable item. As a weapon, I have an armor equipment. You can equip whatever you want in there, but in code, you cannot actually do that manually. Because this is a weapon, so if I exchange the weapon with the current weapon I have, I will actually get my armor back. Yeah, you saw the dialogue was 4 lines long. You have to watch out for that when you're developing your own fan games. And then if I equip the armor, I'm gonna get my bandage. That's the cycle that I did. Actually, let me real quick grab the stick because I'm gonna showcase something as well. So you can go over here. You can test a bit more in this weird looking room. These collisions are just beautiful. I love them. I'm gonna go take a bath. Go shower, Stinky. This room showcases more interactions with the NPCs that execute functions to make stuff. Like this guy turned red, by the way, and he doesn't know how to turn back. I fixed most of the interactions that were broken before. And this is a little puzzle that you have to solve in order to advance, because if not, this collision is stopping you. And it actually gives you a dialogue. So it's a wall that stops you, but it's also something that has a function when you collide with it. So yeah, you can also interact with the interactions of these entities. These are entities. You can push the rock because they have a pushable argument. You cannot push it in these collisions, but you can move through these collisions. That's something that you can configure in my engine, yeah. So yeah, just let's finish pushing these rocks. We can get no clip mode. No, I already fixed that. Hehe. And that's it. The rocks are kinda weird, mostly because, well, the round rocks have a oval collision that behaves kinda weirdly because I coded it like that. For me, it's fine. And of course, the normal rocks have the rectangular collisions. You can move them. So I made it so these red blocks are not pushable by the player, but they can be pushed by other blocks instead. The NPC over here can be also pushed if you interact with it. Whee! And he doesn't interact with the red blocks, sadly. He is just a pushable entity. I don't think I can. Oh, I can push him with the yellow one actually. Can I push? No, he just cannot push other entities, but he can be pushed around. You can manage to make the rocks go out by themselves if you press down stacked on each other, but it's intentional behavior. Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, let me actually see if I can do that, because I fixed the collisions. There was a slight problem with the collisions. So let's see if my fix actually did something or not. It's just a bit hard to get the circular collision in position. There it is. It's in position. Now I need to get the red one as well, I believe. Ah, what a fuckery that was. It happens. So apparently if I try to push this down there, this block is gonna try to push the yellow one towards this one. But since there is like gonna be pressure, that happened. Yeah. Um, I'm stuck, help. Eh, there you go. Get in position, please. And let's see. Why it doesn't move? I think this is stuck. Yeah, the ball was preventing this one from moving properly. Some weird stuff happens with the collisions. But I'm happy with how it turned out. Like in normal conditions, that shouldn't happen. I don't think you are gonna use these red ones in conjunction with these ones. But just in case, you have them. And if you want to look at my code and try to improve the collisions, you can do that for your specific use case. Isn't that right, little goober? Wee, faster, faster. Yeah, I like this one. I like the dialogues just popping in without you interacting with the NPC. And if you interact with the NPC, it stops. By the way, dialogue sometimes don't stop you. That's intentional, by the way. You can see them by the dialogue of this guy, and it has a moving bow, a moving like speech bubble thing. Imagine improving open source code. Nobody will do that as a image. If you want, you could do. So yeah, this room is kind of testing about collisions. This other room is about events and NPCs moving around. He turned into stone. There are some effects of dialogues that I have implemented as well. You can create your own. I will make a guide for that eventually, of course. There is these goobers that trigger cutscenes, trigger events of changing their sprites. This one that is just a moving entity, explaining how it works. Silly moved into a wall. These ones that are pushing a block. If I stay in between them, I teleport, kind of. This one that has a trajectory defined by a path in Game Maker. And this one that checks where if the space they want to move is available, if not they choose another. This one is smarter. And over here we have the training area, like where the battle stuff happens. And yeah, like I said before, I think that these purple platforms are for you to position at the player when a screen transition is happening. Yeah, this is a thing, because you're not meant to actually do that, like position them looking down, coming from the side. What do you think of every game maker update potentially breaking your code? I mean, there are quality fixes. I was just abusing some bugs that were around, I believe. I don't think you were supposed to get a reference from a method from an instance using the handle parse. It's already fixed, you piece of... Oh yeah, this guy can activate random encounters. And can deactivate them again if you talk to him again. So yeah, we got random encounters, we got a mad dummy. Why is the dialogue slow? I'm in the room, enter code. No, that's behaving as it is intended. Yay. He has a dialogue, guys. He has a dialogue after an attack, and yeah, the dialogue is just slow for some reason. I need to account for that as well. Dilemma. Okay, so the dialogue is slow because of one NPC that I interacted with and printed slow dialogue. So what is the variable for the speed of the dialogue though? This. So text speed should always be set to 2. So let's go in here to the battle set box dialog. And over here where we are setting the dialog, we're gonna set this variable as well. You could do that if you wish. I'm just gonna enforce it always. Before actually setting the dialogues, I'm gonna do that. So every time you set the dialog, it's gonna be this. And I need to do that as well for the overworld dialog. Overworld dialog. Set these. Thank you. Close. Let's fix it. Yay! So where am I playing at the same time with joystick and keyboard? Yes, you can do that. I already told you I fixed it. I haven't uploaded it yet, but it's fixed. Anyways, I made a custom attack, by the way. He's dead, but he has a final stand. He's doing a final attack before dying. And he's dead. Incrased. Oh my god, I have a typo apparently. Open Visual Studio again. I have a typo. This is the UI. I mean, I don't have anything in dialogues actually. This is correct. I have a typo in my dialogues, guys. Where is the dialogue? Okay, here it is. Increased, not increased. No, it's intended behavior. I already checked it. Anyways, yeah, my love increased. Yay! Every single time the dialogue is set, it's gonna reset the speed. So I should be fine, I believe. I should be fine. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, you can make functions for when you kill enemies and stuff to make a counter and make the game more complex, sort of. Like how many enemies you have spared, how many have you killed. Actually, in the stats, there's a kill count when you kill enemies, doesn't it? I don't actually remember if there's a kill count. I think there is, right? Oops, I closed it. If you press X in the battle in Undertale, it skips the dialogue after like pressing fight. Well, not in my system. Oh yeah, so there's a kill count if you kill an enemy, I guess. Eh, not like everyone pays attention to that anyways. Why is XP and next in lowercase? They are. I believe in Undertale it was like that, wasn't it? By the way, you can use the cell phone to access the dimensional boxes as well. You can do events like Hellgaster and stuff. You can load the game even if you want the player to have that option. These are triggers that when touched they activate an attack and you have to survive and that's it. They are inactive for a time and then they reactivate. And this trigger area is for like another set of random encounters. As long as you're touching and moving inside this box, you get another set of random encounters. This is something new that I added. Menu attacks. Enemies can do menu attacks and stuff. This enemy dodged, by the way, can dodge attacks in a very unique way. I love this interaction that I made with the platforms. Ow. Ow. I suck. Ow, I'm slow. Ow. I have to distract the monster in order to be able to attack it, but yeah. Okay, since I am 1 HP, I don't die actually. I will heal a little bit and yeah, spare attack. Attack it now. I did 1 damage. I forgot to attack. Angie monster, is it Angie? I don't know, want to ask it? Oh yeah, the orange soul, my precious boy. I love the interactions that I have with this platform. I keep... okay, I'm gonna run away. This monster is gonna actually kill me. I mean, I can die to showcase the reset, actually. Ow. But no, I'm gonna fly. The player was invisible when I was running away, because of the invulnerability frames. Damn, I need to fix that. You can make NPCs to trigger stuff, by the way. Yeah, it stops because you are not able to move, so... yeah, that's fair. It can show you a test attack of the platforms that I made. I love these freaking platforms. I can change them. Whee! Whee! There's a bunch of testing stuff that I simply made, yeah. I go through them. If I touch them, I trigger them, they fall. Some of them don't respawn, some of them do respawn. I did a bunch of stuff. They interact with the red soul, by the way, as well. I put a bunch of love in these. Why you want to spam that? I know that when there is a conveyor belt and then you change to the trampoline one, there is this effect, which is a secondary effect that happens because they use the same timer. So yeah, I know that happens. Wow, that looks trippy. That looks trippy. The sound is also controlled by the timer. You can press H to finish the attack. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Well, I'm gonna die. Give me a moment. Kill me! Come on! Come on, let me die! Let me die! No, please! Thank you. You can change the dialogue in here. Yada yada. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to make an Undertale game, as far as I know. Or is there something I am missing? When are we getting Disbelief? You're gonna get it as soon as I get done with the documentation of this engine and all the features that I just showcased. I don't think I am forgetting any single feature from Undertale besides the kill counting here that I want to implement because I'm fucking lazy. But I mean, if you want to. Yum, 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 yum. It's very easy to implement, actually. Did you do all the hearts colors? Yeah, it's literally just RGB colors that you combine to make the hearts change color and that stuff. It's pretty simple to do. Like you can show it. Oh, by the way, the player always has a trail. You can deactivate that, by the way. Let me through. Yeah. So this is the red one, this is the blue one, and the orange one, of course. The orange one doesn't jump. Well, it's trying to, but it's unable to jump from here because you're supposed to be stuck. So yeah. The mechanics, yeah, I coded them myself. Like the blue soul is very basic. The orange one is was a bit in collaboration with a friend as well to get the formula and the movement speed in a concise movement, sort of. Like, look at this movement. I'm moving left to right and it looks so smooth. Like, it takes a while for you to change direction. I can adjust those parameters. It's so easy. The other souls, there is the green one, the purple one, and the others are just not coded yet. I will implement those in a future update, I guess. But they're pretty easy to code, actually. The green one, at least, I will have to code because of the disbelief papyrus. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And the amount of objects that I used is just this much. I can make a game only with these objects, actually. I just need to, of course, implement the sprites. But these are all the objects that you need. Well, these are just extras. They are not necessarily needed. Yeah, I guess that's the only one. That's the only one extra. 2029 release. I'm gonna release it sooner, you. Anyways, now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my engine. I am proud of my engine. Now let me do my documentation. Basic writing and formatting syntax great sophisticated. Yippee! Who can use this feature? Markdown can be used in GitHub Web. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use Markdown. I wanted to use my funny HTML. Oh wait, I can. I can use HTML. I mean, I can use a little bit, I guess. But it doesn't allow me much with the actual HTML. I meant the souls. I'm gonna release them sooner, you. Jeez. Yeah. They are very easy to make, you worry too much. Alright, so headings. This is how you do headings. Yay! When you use two or more headings, generates a table. Yippee! A table! Oh, look who's here. Hello, Swan. I'm documenting. Why is it dark on my end? Let me turn on the lights. Eh, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we do this with both or these. Italic is with this and this. Probably doesn't help that this thing is broken. Like, why do I have 4 asterisks when I press B? Is it because I was messing with this? I should actually continue coding my Deltarune. You better hurry because if not, I'm gonna release a Deltarune engine myself. The new Undertale of the generation. You could say so if you wish. I had I will have you in the background. Okay. You're doing one too? No, I am not. But I could. I could. I mean, it's kind of the same logic, no? I just have to make a system for party members, I guess. Because it's very similar. Are you gonna tell me this is not kind of the same? All you have to do is just make the battles be different, actually. Like, instead of this being the battle interface, it's gonna have to be something different. There's gonna be nothing in the middle. Your options are gonna be down there. Then the box appears and then a normal attack executes just like it will in Undertale. And you will be dodging in here the attacks properly as you should. How the heck did I not get hit over there? That's amazing. Oh no, the monster knows my IP address. Cesar, do you have a circular box support? I suffer doing that. Eh, it's very easy to do a circular box, but I have a... Oh, actually, yes. You just reminded me of a function that I forgot to showcase. So let me see if I can actually recreate it, because I can do more than just a circular box. That's okay, Conito, don't worry. Focus on your homework. Or I'm gonna eat your homework. Okay, so... Let me go to the platforms 1, because this is the most stable one. Over here, I'm gonna make something to the box. Instead of resizing the box by that, battle, what was the function? I don't think oh yes, I have. I have a polygonal box, basically. So if I give a list of points, I can make a box be circular. Not the cursed syntax I told you about. Yes, yes, the cursed syntax. What mods have you played? Oh, you're asking Togoma, okay. Okay, let me see how do I do this. I need to make a list of points. So first of all, make the list of points. Next, we're gonna make these points go around a circle. So it's gonna repeat 360 times because I am crazy. Does it like animate and shit? No, you have to do the animation yourself if you want it animated by moving every single point. Why do you think I will animate this? Silly. That's too much work, you know? Okay, so we're gonna push into the arrays. 2 points that are gonna be in the center. Or do the points have to be local, actually? I struggle a shit ton to do the quinto between 2 points with different sizes. Really? I just use my general collision system. Okay, so let's make the radius of the circle 200 pixels. And I guess, yeah, in here is fine. So the first point is gonna be here. And the other point is gonna be over here. This should do the box. Let's see if it actually does. No, don't pay attention to Swan, he's lying. Ah, I am dodging an attack, wait. Whee! Whee! It's so slow because I made so many points. If you use too many points, it's gonna lag as heck. But there you go, circular box, yippee! I'm gonna actually cut the points to 90 only. Bro, your code is shit, how is it gonna lag at just trees? Why, you need too many points anyways. If you want to do circular box, do it better and than just using polygonal points, honestly. I'm silly. I forgot to multiply this by 4. Yes, the player can be outside the box. What do I think of Godot? Godot is fine. Haven't used it myself really, so I cannot give you a proper opinion. All I know is that, well, it's a game engine. What can you say? It's good. There you go. Oh, I can clip. Can I clip back inside? Something is not right with the way this is pushing the heart, I guess. I guess because the points are too close to each other is what's making the thing. Okay, let's space out the points more actually. I'm gonna divide by more. Oh, I cannot actually do that. Damn. Because by slicing this by half, I am just 45 and then it's gonna be 22. Let's just go by 22. It's gonna look weird on one end. So I decided to make the collision thick as fuck. Why are you making it thick, boy? Alright, so show me, yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful box. Oh, so I can clip through if I joined in the connection point? Something is not right in there. Because yeah, the line itself works right. But when colliding with the point in between, it's making something weird. I can fix that real quick. If it works, don't question it. I guess, yeah, don't. So in here, the collision of the soul. So this is the platform. This is the platform. No, I don't want the platform. I want the one in here. Here. I need it so if the collisions angles are below 180 degrees, the one that is inside is not taken into account. And if it's greater than 180 degrees, the one that is outside is not taken into account. So I need to make a separation of these two only. And that's pretty much it. That is what I need to do. I know there is an online version. Of what? Let me just scroll a little bit. Meow. Yeah, I am missing a bunch of comments, I know. What do you think of the GC Lang? What's that? GC Lang? Yes, I will send the link. I will search after. But what was your idea to play together? Oh, you're playing with Conito. Nice. Aren't you the guy that did this trust? Those trust? No, I am not. I didn't make a single those trust. What do you mean? Bro, what the hell are you? Am I sub to you? I think you're sub to me because of the disbelief papyrus, most likely. Garbage collected programming language. Oh, I mean, it does the job. At least it helps me to not worry about my variables and stuff. It may be buggy, but hey, it's better than nothing. What does that mean? English is not my birth language. Damn. Okay, so WDYM means what do you mean? Yeah. Guys, I was supposed to be documenting, not fixing bugs. Whatever you say, Soro, whatever you say. Okay, so I need to think. How can I detect if the points are intersecting wrong? I mean, when I do this, the points at are out. I need to understand better this angle, yeah. But it seems it's something to do with this because it's pushing the player outside. It's not pushing it inside. For collisions, I pulled a reverse box quite literally and mapped it to just one box. Nice! It works great. Perfect then. Alright, let me just keep thinking. How do I do this? Yes, I'm gonna make a new game with my engine, of course. So the inside points are those. These points will determine the direction. I am not gonna tell you what. What do you mean? I am not going to tell you. It's gonna be well, papyrus. Okay, no. Okay, but I need to do something here. I'm just gonna place a to-do tag. Eventually I will do it. Let's continue exotic stuff in here. Underline? That's how you do underlines? Oh. 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 That's cool. Why not make face? No, please no. Clearly winner for 1 million visits. You freaking. I mean, if there is not much in the chat and you're comfortable with it, like no one is getting annoyed about it, you can keep talking in there. I don't mind. After all, the chat is meant for that, chatting. I mean, you are free to ask me any question if you want. I will be reading occasionally. So that's a quote. Nice. This is how you quote code. Nice. Color modes. That's a color for light mode and for darker, yeah. So that's a color that you can just give in code. Actually, why not? Let me test it out. Can I showcase that color? Give me this color. It doesn't work. Meow. Maybe I have to do it like this. No, it does not. No, actually it does, but it has to be in specific browsers, I guess. What's your favorite programming language? I work in Python, my boy. I live in Python. I use Python now a lot. This I was built using the GitHub pages. Wow. So that's how I can do link references. You also like Python, Goma? Nice. Other than Python, are you? You need to be more specific. And GML doesn't count as a programming language. It is. After all, it is called Game Maker language for a reason. It's an interpreted language, but still a language in which you program. I guess the other program, which one? I guess Java, because Minecraft. You can link directly to an extension that has a heading to be the automatically generated anchor in a render. You can click there to expose the icon display. If you need to detect the anchor of a heading in a file or anything, you can use the following. Letters are converted to lowercase, spaces are that. Markup formatting. Okay. So for example, this sample section. This is all helpful section about the Greek letter O. Okay, so that's how you do it. Nice. I am learning how to document, guys. How do we share our account on Discord? Oh, hi, Lizardy. Didn't mean to call you while streaming. I didn't know. Don't worry, I haven't do not disturb, so I didn't hear the sound anyways. If you actually did call me, freaking Lizardy. I wonder if you did it on purpose, just to be funny. And a relative link is a link that is relative to the current file, for example. Okay. Ah. Nice. And the custom anchors, you can use standard HTML anchors. I can? Yay! So this is a custom anchor. Some text they want to provide directly ways with the heading. I'll link to that custom anchor. So basically this makes a custom anchor and you can use this to go to that specific point in text. Interesting. I mean, yeah, GitHub will literally render a line span automatically. I can include HTML tag in case it doesn't. If you leave a blank line between two lines, pull and it will render two lines separated by a blank line. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Check Discord, show it on stream. Why do you want me to what? Lizardy, what the heck did you do? Did somebody say Discord? No, just kidding. I will. Why is Golden here? Why not? This is a public stream, silly. Are you guys fighting about the money again? Oh my god. Alright, show me images. That's a cat. That's a cat octopus. That's an octocat. Yeah. A screenshot of a comment on GitHub issue showing an. You have to give a description, really? You can display an image by adding exclamation and wrapping the alternative text in there. What if I just don't? Show my game. You have a game? Are you asking about the fishing game or what? GitHub supports embedding images in your issues. Yes, yes, yes. Relative link. The picture element. The picture HTML element is supported. So all these are valid for an ordered list. Okay, to order a list, you do that. Okay. Nested list, you have to use tab probably. Okay, okay. Oh, the liminal game. I don't even have it. Unreal Engine 5. Nice. Well, this didn't work, says Conito. Ah, tasks. Okay. Oh, it goes checkbox. Oh, that's nice. For more information, I don't think I'm gonna do a task list. Don't worry. Mention on people and teams. I mean, I did all this by myself. I don't think I need anything. Referencing issues. Yeah, just put links. I can use emojis. Emoji code. +1. Ship it. Okay. It's a small text below the big name. Mine is C++. Coder where I found another name. Coder. Paragraphs. You can create new paragraphs by writing a blank line between lines. Yeah, I know that. Thank you. Footnotes. What's this? You can add footnotes to your content by using this bracket syntax. Here's a simple footnote. You put a reference, and then the reference is here. Oh. That's interesting. I'm not a robot AI moment. Mine is C++. Oh, okay, so that's your language. Nice. Conito, I think is literally Conito. I can make alerts. Not. Ooh, I can make alerts. Ooh, this is gonna be useful. Note, tip, important, warning, caution. Yes, this is important. So I can make little notes in my documentation. Yes. Hiding content with comments. This content will not appear in a render markdown. Okay, so that's just a comment, okay. Ignoring markdown formatting. You can tell GitHub to ignore or escape the markdown by using the backslash. Fair, yeah, that's normal. Disable markdown rendering. I can just use code. Oh, okay. And that's it. Do you catch everything, guys? Don't ask me talk Spanish, or yeah. Wait, what is that? What is that name? Gosh. God dang it, stop. Yeah. What's yours? Yeah. Anyways, so okay, so that's how you do it, but I don't have a code tab. I feel cheated. Alright guys, we're gonna start redacting a little bit. Welcome to the Undermaker Wiki. Yay. If I add more, I think it's gonna be smaller, yeah. If I had a mod in Caesar's channels, I will do nothing. I don't trust you. Give me mod. Why do you want mod? Why those people suddenly want mod? Okay, but that's okay. Me too. I don't like too much my pseudo. Fine. I will do absolutely nothing. You guys are not getting mod. There is only one person which I will give mod. Two, actually. If they show up, I will give them. What do you mean you don't trust me? Of course I don't. Alright, you guys are making friends. Yay. Okay, fine. You can be moderator. Yes. How do I make you moderator? There you go. You're a standard. Yay! Come on, talk. I need to see your blue colored name. He can see it. Of course you cannot until he talks again. Time to ban everyone. Yay, you're blue. I am removing your privileges now. You're no longer moderator, Pink Lizardy. I just wanted to see you blue once. Anyways, what was I doing again? I forgot again, guys. You're so distracting. Blue shield event, Lamau. The mode speedrun. So nobody's getting mod, exactly. No one is getting mod. The blue lizard. Okay, how do I start the Wikipedia? I have never considered that I will be writing a wiki, like a documentation and stuff. Guys, it has been 2 hours and I haven't written a single welcome page of the documentation. Okay, let's see. How do I start? What are you guys talking? Holy XP grind. You're now level 2 in the ranking. Second place. Conito's third place. Who's the first place person? It's Coma. Hey, you're actually tied. Cesar type of weather. Oh my god. Are you sure it's a typo? I think it's writing like that. You're such a great Undertale fan. It's so good. Thank you. Meow. We all tied. Yay! Yeah, so no one is first place actually. All of you are. I gotta talk more to untie. I don't think you guys are winning more XP now. I think you guys are capped over there. I don't know what are the conditions to like gain more XP actually. Is it that you just have to talk more? Really? I am missing an H? Over here? It still says it's wrong! It says that the correct pronunciation is actually Werther. Werther. In what type of language does my browser think I'm typing on? No, actually, you can do that normally. Never mind. I honestly don't have good examples of what you could do by editing the code, I guess. No, 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 that's not how you do it. Hey, Conito. I think this is a good introduction, no? Thanks, Conito. You get a heart, if I could place a heart, that is. I mean, I can just do here. There you go, a heart. I mean, some of you cannot even see some of the text that is behind your chat. I need to restructure a little bit how the window looks, actually. But okay, I guess this is the first page, guys. Yippee! I am learning! I have yet to implement the links, so for now there is no links. Okay, over here probably could do just something like this. Maybe I could add a little section explaining why Undermaker. Hyperlink blocked. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Booked. I will come up with a reason, I swear. Ah, I keep pressing Control S to save. Okay, how should I name this section though? Like function references? Engine reference. Okay, and here I do a reference now. How do I do the references again? I forgot. Yeah, like this. Okay, so if I am not mistaken and the section is like that is get started with Undermaker, and that's it. Okay, here I'm gonna make a note. How do I do the notes again? I have in here links to that. The alerts, yes. Kinda silent now, don't you think? Yeah, there is not much going on now because I am actually writing the stuff now. No music from Caesar, so I gotta pull mine. What do you mean there is no music? What do you mean there is no music? I have music. Maybe you have my volume too low. Because I have music playing. Hmm? You heard something and you're at max volume. I guess I have to go increase the volume of the music. Because I swear there is music. Well, there is a warning on my OBS. Wait. Oh, I see. Never mind. Apparently, this music is not full free copyright. It's detecting stuff that belongs apparently to other persons, so it says, and it's silencing it apparently. Yeah, it just started saying there is content detected that doesn't belong to you, so we have silenced the stream. Yeah, so much for like free copyright music stuff. Yeah, I need to choose a better source for my music, honestly. This is it literally says non-copyright. Cesar used to be music. I guess I could do that in the next stream. Don't worry, next stream will be. We are cooked. What do you mean we are cooked? I am not even monetized. Not like I care. I mean, what happens if I just stay silent for a while? Will it pop up the warning again? Let's see. Because honestly, all music sounds the same. Well, they are not the same, yeah, I know, but it sounds very similar. For me, there is no difference. But yeah, I guess I need a stable source of music. Well, worst case scenario, I am not monetizing this stream anyways, and will never do anyways. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, apparently. Because it says this content belongs to another person. And yeah, I agree. I am using music from YouTube. But this one says literally non-copyright, so I don't get it. Oh well, I guess I have to be japping. Jap 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 jap. Okay, I'm tired of japping. Never mind. I mean, it's kind of late to begin with, anyways. I think I'm gonna stop the stream after I'm done with this single page. Use NCS music. What that? Anyways, let me just finish this page in silence. Project. Okay, use Megalovania, please. Seems we're gonna have a bad time. You know what? Just because you say it, I'm gonna fucking search Megalovania. There you go. You have Megalovania. Enjoy your Megalovania. Dun, 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 dun. Does this actually work? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the user manual. And that's the programmer manual. Yeah. And there's a tip. I am liking this page. Save this page. I did it. Nice. I need to add images. I need to add images to these places. I can add a custom sidebar. What? What? No, I don't want to do that right now, but like, well, clone this wiki locally. That's interesting. Your wiki has been created. Yay! I can make a new page. Wow. This is the home page. I can make copies of Sisters Wiki. I guess you can, but like, I don't care. Write a small message explaining this change. Change the title. Column 3. That's cool. Me likey. I'm gonna have so much fun in here placing stuff and shit and go crazy and shit and stuff. Am I pardoned? The music stopped. I guess so. Yes, you're pardoned. We're still in Caesar's wiki with this one. Good luck. Not like you can do anything with the Wikipedia of Undermaker if you don't have Undermaker. I will decide next stream, Lamau. Alright guys, if you want to take a look into the place, just go check it out. There's the link. There's not gonna be anything. Wait, actually there is. Because there is my code. There is the whole project. Well, have fun guys. I haven't wrote anything about how to use stuff anyways yet. Ooh, there is pages. I should probably change. If I'm gonna be checking the pages like that, yeah. Probably has to be something like this under the Undermaker homepage. Start here, please. Nah, I just start here, actually. I don't think these changes do reflect in the commits, do they? No, they don't. These changes are separate. Yeah, that's cool. First-centered issue. Your wiki bad. If you actually do that, I'm gonna ban you. It's kinda late. Yeah, hyperlink blocked. Yeah, I get it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna be writing more pages in the background, and then hopefully we're gonna be done with documenting this thing fully. If I am not wasting my time again fixing this stupid box, which I have one more yet to fix, by the way. Why will you ban all me? Because yes, it will be funny. Trust. Yeah, we need rest. It has been a while. Maybe I will do more streams documenting this stuff. Maybe I need to reorganize my code so it's more readable. And yeah, did you got mods link? No. And maybe when all this is done and released, I will make a Discord server so you guys can just be there and request actual help for Undermaker. I'm gonna have to make a video for that actually. See you next stream in 3 years when you decide to make the next stream. I have been making streams more often, you silly. You know what? You're getting temporarily blocked. Not like it matters because the stream is gonna end, so literally your block will be over anyways. But yeah, let's not do that. Alright, so see ya guys. What do you mean what? I mean what I mean. Yeah.